Hey, welcome back and Happy New Year. So, ready to see what 2025 brings to us? Today we're going to go over 2024, and also there's a few things here we're going to discuss first. The first thing we're going to go over is, this calendar. If you guys can see there, that is the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club. This is their calendar for 2025, and the tractor here on the cover is my brother's G706 that he saved. I'm gonna try to, for those of you who don't know, you can go and look back. He's got a bunch of videos of it. I think there is an album of it too, but if you go back, this tractor looked a lot different. It was in rough shape, it was in a pasture, stuck. Basically the guy said he was gonna take it to scrap, but I'm gonna try to put a picture in. It was a rough shape, but so that's on the cover, which is kind of cool. And then also, I'll show you guys the rest of what's all in here too. And I'm also, at the end of this, I'm going to tell you how you can get one. But this picture here is also from our farm. Try to make sure, there we go. So this picture here is also from our farm. This was one day, probably a few years ago we took, there's actually a video of this. I'm going to try to see if I can't find this video, and I'm going to get it posted to the channel. I don't know for sure if we still have it on any of the phones anymore or not. Like I said, this was actually a few years ago. This Oliver tractor we actually sold, and we no longer own it anymore, but there is videos on the channel of me. I did overhaul this tractor in college. It's the first tractor I ever overhauled there by myself. So anyways, this is kind of neat. It's the picture down here is me, my dad, and my brother. We're in the field. We got 3 discs hooked up to all 3 of these tractors. So that's kind of neat. That made it. And then also on the back, and a little picture right here, is my G900 diesel. Kind of run through some of this. I know there is one of you that subscribed to the channel. I know you had a tractor made it in here too, which very nice tractor, and I'm sure you know who you are. But anyways, and then there is like some gents and negatives in here. Of course, this tractor again, but nice G1000 there. Another negative. This brown Jetstar here. It's a very nice tractor. Dad does have one himself also, but some more. But like I said, this is a really nice calendar to have. One other thing I'm going to point out is, like different shows coming up, like the MMCI show coming up here in Michigan in August. Like that stuff's in the calendar, so it's hard to miss it when things like that are in here. I do think it's something nice to have. So like I said, we're just I'm not gonna necessarily show you every picture here. That's a nice tractor. I've seen that tractor a few times in person. But anyways, this calendar, so to get this, you can either be a Minneapolis or a member of the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club, which I took down some notes. And now I found all this information I'm about to give you. Just make sure I was right here with it. It's minneapolismolinecollectors.org. Go on there. It's real easy. There's right on the home page is a deal you can click on to become a member. You can actually sign up for everything online there. And they can send you an invoice. You pay it. It's pretty simple to get signed up. But anyways, if you want 1 year and the magazine, which I'll show you the magazine here in a minute, which is the Minneapolis Moline Collector or the Corresponder. But for 1 year with that is $42, or you could do 2 years, which will get you 2 years membership to the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club. You get 2 years of the calendar, 2 years of the magazines. That's $80. So a couple different options. Or if you don't want to do the Corresponder, which I would highly recommend getting the Corresponder. But if you just want, just a member of the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club, you can sign up to be a member for 1 year for $20. Or you also can order just these calendars, which, once again, I would highly recommend you, if you're getting a calendar and stuff anyways, you might as well become a member of the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club and, pay for the MM Corresponder, get the magazine and stuff. But you can order just these calendars for, $15. I'm going to put in there in the comments how you can get hooked up. I'm going to put a link to the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club, and also there is an email if you want to order just these calendars. It goes to Devonloh. He's the treasurer for the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club. But anyways, his email is devonloh@yahoo.com. Like I said, I'm gonna put a link in the comments of, you know, how you can get one of these, but really nice calendars. So anyways, enough of me talking here. We're gonna go out and show you, you know, kind of the tractors and stuff, kind of year in review of our collection, what we've gained, kind of what we did over the last year here, and just kind of recap, you know, 2024 and kind of start to get excited for 2025. One more thing here quick, I said I'd show you this Corresponder, which, you know, is a good magazine to also get a part of. So, you know, here's the cover. You know, a lot of good information, a lot of like old, you know, talking about the hitcher here on the back of the R's. A lot of good information here in these. I would, you know, if you're not already getting this magazine, I would recommend doing it. You know, there's a lot of information, you know, pictures of past shows, things like that. So get this, you know, become a member of the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club. Also get the Corresponder. It's all really good information. If you like our channel, I can promise you you're gonna like all this other stuff too. Okay, first purchase of the year last year, this HD 800 and also, you know, a regular 800. But I went and got these out of Southeast Colorado. I don't think we left January 1st, but you know, it was definitely either the 2nd or the 3rd. I'd have to look back. It was, you know, definitely my first purchase of the year. But yeah, so that was where we're started out here. The plan for these is I have a G6 that the motor was bad in. I want to put one of these in. You know, I'm not in the tractor pull, nothing like that, but just kind of gonna be a fun toy, more or less. So that's the plan. They are soaking, they were stuck, but I poured Marvel Mixture Oil in, you know, in all of them, and I got them covered up pretty good. So that's the plan for these. You know, hopefully we can make one good running motor. Dad does have another one too, but that was the first. So we'll go on to our next thing of 2024. Brown Jetstar on LP. Dad bought this tractor. It was sometime early in 2024. I don't, you know, I'd have to look back probably on my pictures to know exactly when it was. This tractor we did actually take to one show up in Pierce to advertise for the 2025 show that they're going to be hosting up there. So yes, this tractor did go to one show. It's probably going to go to a few more here this next year. Some of the shows that we are planning on going to in 2025 is obviously Pierce, which will be in September, and then I'll be at both the winter and the summer Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club shows. The winter one's down in Texas, the summer one is in Michigan. Probably won't take nothing to either one of them, you know, too far away, stuff like that. Might take some stuff to sell in the auction in the one in the winter. But and then the Prairie Gold Rush summer show is in Forest City, Iowa. We might take a couple tractors over to that one, you know, at least one load. You know, that's not terribly far from us. It is still about 5 hours, but you know, in this area you don't get too many, you know, bigger shows much closer than that to us. So we'll see. This tractor might make it there, it might not. We kind of got to see what the year brings. And you know, there's a few shows I know coming up here in the next 2 or 3 years that we'll definitely be at, but we won't talk too much about those yet until we get closer. So anyways, we'll go and look at the next tractors. Next thing being here is this G706. This is my brother's tractor. It is the tractor that is on the calendar, or you know, the cover of the calendar for the 2025 Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club. My brother's got quite a few pictures and videos of this tractor, the work he's done to it. You know, it was in really rough shape. Got lucky and this engine ended up not being too stuck and it ran. Got the clutch worked out free. It was stuck, stuff like that. But you know, you can go back and watch. He did do quite a few videos of this tractor. But this was one of the purchases of 2024. Never would have guessed when he brought that tractor home that this is what it would look like today. But you know, he got lucky in a few spots, and a few areas he just got to work on it. And you know, it just shows that sometimes it doesn't take a whole lot to save some of these. So really glad he saved this one. It was headed for scrap. The next tractor I'll show you, my 708. So I got this tractor out of Texas. I had it hauled here. Once again, the videos of it when it first showed up. I did maybe find some rear tires for it. That's kind of what's really been holding this whole thing up. You know, I was just about ready to just say, you know, screw it, I was gonna buy new tires. But I was just on Marketplace the other night, and I did find some really nice used 23 130s. I'm gonna go look at them. You know, if I get those bought, I do have nice set of fenders and stuff for this tractor, but that's going to be the plan. If, you know, as long as them tires are what they, you know, what the guy says and what they look to be, we're going to go ahead and continue on this tractor. So that's kind of where we're at with it. This is one of the purchases of 2024. I don't remember. I think it was, well, I think it was May, because it showed up like on my birthday. So that was kind of my birthday present to me, was this tractor. Probably, you know, obviously it's my rarest tractor that I own. You know, I don't, you know, probably could technically be called my pinnacle, but, you know, I like the A4T also. But definitely up there, one of my more favorite tractors to have, even though it is pretty rough right now. But the potential and where I want it to be is, you know, it'll be a nice tractor here one of these years, hopefully soon. So, and well, actually I know it's gonna be soon. I got a couple shows this tractor's got to go to here in about 2 years that it needs to be looking a lot nicer than what it is. So we'll continue on with our tour of 2024. Next tractor in 2024, I think this is my latest purchase, I believe. That's when you know you got too many tractors, when you don't exactly remember what order you've all bought them in. But this was here this fall. I purchased this tractor. It is a 704. It's supposed to have a front wheel assist axle, which there was a video. We went and got that axle. You know, that's more, the pieces of that will more likely be going on this tractor. My brother does need the, you know, the ring and pinion out, which should be fine. At least I can have this tractor, you know, setting on the right axle it's supposed to have. I do know of a few other axles I could get parts from, but that we kind of bought that together. So I'm going to allow him to get his 706 completely, you know, to where it should be, and then the parts and pieces that he doesn't use there will go underneath this tractor, and make it at least look like it's supposed to, you know, with the 4-wheel drive axle under it. So I do have the drop box. And once again, there was a video here not too long ago about get this tractor in the day I first brought it home. So the engine does turn over. I haven't tried to get it started yet. You know, I've had a lot of projects going on here lately. I'm 99% sure it'll run. You know, it wasn't that long ago that it did run, but I did bring it home, made sure it turned over. Everything there was fine. Didn't sound, you know, like anything was bad. So I'm sure this one's probably a good running tractor and stuff. We'll just need a little time here and we'll get to work on it. I do know that we need to get that front end torn apart and get it probably underneath this tractor, because it's kind of in the way. So be good to get it, you know, where it needs to go. So anyways, I am gonna post probably a video here at the end of all this, just random videos we got. If we got too much, I might take some clips out of some of the YouTube videos too, summarize the whole year. But anyways, once again, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Continue to like and subscribe. The channel is just over 1 year old now. We've progressed quite a bit. One of the things, you know, is we bought this camera. It's helped out a lot. We used it at the summer show in Westby, Wisconsin, and did a lot of videos for the Minneapolis Moline Collectors Club. We put a couple of those together, and they're on their YouTube channel. Check them out too. A year ago, I'd never expect to be kind of where we're at with this, but we are happy and very thankful for where we're at with it. And you know, we'll just continue to grow. And once again, Happy New Year, everybody, and we look forward to a good 2025 and hopefully save some more tractors. One of the other tractors that's pictured here is this ZAS. It does have an older restoration done to it. You know, it's far from perfect, but it does look pretty nice, good enough to go to, you know, shows and parades.
out, and I think that's Mr. Parker. Alex Cover's Jeep, kind of a oddball out here, but it's still a good machine. These were made just specifically for gardening and row crop cultivating work.
Coming up, we got a nicely restored VA. Got the 2-row color.
So take a look at that. Got the muffler.
Oh, yeah, I spoke the other one off, put this one on. Made a world of a difference. It sounds a lot quieter, honestly, than I thought it would have. It's a big motor that it's really quiet.